Hi, my name is Jamie Jones, and I'm the program director here at Hoover Sailing Club. This is my 37th year here, if you can believe it, as not only an instructor. I volunteered when I was a kid. I was an instructor for many, many years, and this is my third stint as program director. And I have to tell you, in all those years, this is certainly the weirdest year that we've had here. The COVID-19 pandemic has really had an impact on our program, but we've worked really hard behind the scenes to make sure that we can put together quality programming for you and your kids and keep everybody safe both on and off the water. I just wanted to give you a quick update on what we've done, and I'm going to introduce a couple of other people that are going to talk a little bit about what they've done and how we're combating the spread of COVID-19 at Hoover Sailing Club. The one thing that I'm going to touch on, though, first off, is the safety of all of our kids, not only on the water but off the water as well. One of the things that you might not know about me is that I am a meteorologist by trade. I work at a company called NetJets Aviation. I'm an aviation meteorologist, so when I say that I watch the weather every day, it's not an exaggeration. And we watch the weather every day when it comes to our kids on the water. Sometimes we're fairly conservative. This year we're going to be very conservative when it comes to having our kids on the water and make sure that we keep them out of harm's way. So if there is a threat of thunderstorm activity, or if we see thunderstorms developing in the area, we'll pull our kids off the water even earlier this year than we have in years past. If it's a rainy, gross day, we're going to give you the option to keep your kids at home, because most of the time when it's a rainy, gross day, we spend a lot of time inside. And with social distancing being what it is, we might not be able to accommodate everybody on the club grounds at the same time when we come to keeping everybody inside. But we'll give you that option. We'll give you some ideas on how best to combat that. I'm going to introduce Grace Yingling, who's our safety officer, our dedicated safety officer to help us combat COVID-19.
Hi, my name is Grace Yingling, and I am the safety officer this year at Hoover Sailing Club Learn to Sail. I've been a head instructor the past 2 years, and I've been with the program for the past 13 as an instructor, volunteer, and camper. I'm super excited to be back this year and have a big focus on the COVID-19 protocol for the season. So first off, what we're going to do is we're going to have all staff and students have their temperature taken at the beginning of every day. If you temp over 100 twice, then you'll have to go home for 72 hours, and then you'll be allowed to return only with a doctor's note. We're also going to place a big focus on the addition of extra sanitization of common touch points, as well as extra hand washing and hand sanitizing throughout the day. We're also going to have a staggered lunch, so each class is only going to eat on shore at the rest of the time, so there's only going to be 10 people at a time. And then the other big thing that we're doing this year is that we're covering face coverings for all staff and students. A lot of our instructors have buffs like this, but any face covering is going to work. They are not required on the water, as most of our students will be sailing single-handed this season. We're super excited about all these changes that we've made, and we're super excited to be on the water this season.
Hi, we're two of the head instructors here this year. My name's Nick.
And I'm Nadia.
And to piggyback off what Grace just said, we are going to be sanitizing the boats really heavily after each camp use. And during the rigging process, we're going to have them nice and spaced out so the kids aren't too close together. We're going to try and keep that social distance as best we can. And because of that, the kitchen at the clubhouse is going to be closed. So we really need you guys, if you're bringing your lunch, to make sure to put your ice packs in there so that anything that would normally need refrigeration can get that, because you cannot use the refrigerators. And on top of that, you need to make sure that since the clubhouse has limited access, you need to bring hats, sunscreen, water, and lots of it, because you are not going to be able to just sit in the clubhouse in the shade the whole time, because once again we have to social distance. And to go off of how that'll be on the water, we have Nadia.
Yeah, so we're obviously taking a lot of measures on the water, but there's still safety that's going to be happening on the water just as usual. One of the new things that we're implementing this year is single-handed sailing, with some exceptions of family members and some friends if they come to an agreement on that. But again, safety on the water is huge, and we don't want to compromise that. So in some situations, we might have to have an instructor get in the boat with a kid, but before they get in the boat, they will have face coverings. And obviously after that, we are going to have tons of stuff to clean up, spray things down. And our motto at Hoover Sailing Club is always safety, fun, learning. And this summer especially, the fun will be following the safety.
We can't wait to see you on the water this summer.